Now, they always say, never go back. And I think that's happening with Max Allegri at the moment. Juventus have not started the season too well. 6 games, 2 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws. The last 2 league games, they've seen 2 wins. I think Allegri has mixed around with his formation. There's been sort of like variations on like 4-4-1-1s, 4-4-2s, 4-3-3s, 4-3-1-2s. I have picked a different sort of formation, different style. We are going full-blooded pace, power, 2 front men, working hard in a 4-4-2, making the most of who I think is the superstar in Chiesa, getting the best out of him, working hard up front, and there is a major casualty in this starting 11, someone who is going to be probably missing out and not playing so much. All right, guys, let's get into today's tactics video. Smash a like on today's video. There will be more of these. This is the last one, I think, for FM21. What would you like to see for the first one in FM22? Let me know down in the comments. I'll get that out during the beta, so let me know. All right, let's get into today's If I Was Manager of Juventus. All right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to If I Was Manager of, and in today is Juventus, and we are lining up with a 4-4-2. Now, the download links are down below. There is a media file where you download it and drag it, or you can also use the Steam Workshop. Both files available down below. So this is what I've gone with. Now, the idea is, I just thought they've got pace and power up front in Kane and Morata. Chiesa is the star man at the moment. He's been linked already to other clubs. I don't think they're going to ever sell him. I wouldn't have thought to unless he wants to leave. A superb player, had a brilliant Euros, had a really good end to the season. When Juventus was struggling in the Champions League, he was the guy that was dragging them through. It wasn't actually Ronaldo. It was Chiesa who was one of the better players. So I'm trying to get the most out of him. I think he actually works better on the right than on the left. We saw that in a little bit in the Euros. The back 4 is interesting as well because obviously Chiellini, they're kind of used to playing a back 3 up until this season. Max Allegri hasn't gone with a back 3. He's gone with a 4 at the back, and I've done that. De Ligt and Bonucci on paper looks absolutely outstanding. They haven't started too great, but I think just now they're just getting used to the new system, new formation. I do expect Juventus to pick up, but this is what I would do. A 4-4-2, the idea is that we get the ball quickly, we get it early, we get it out to the wide areas. We're going to focus play down the right and left, get the wingers into play. Bernardeschi will do a job there, no doubt. There also is Kulusevski. We can rotate because Cuadrado can come in here. Chiesa can move over to the left as well. But the idea is that we attack with pace, quite direct. We're doing more direct passing, hitting crosses early because obviously we've got Morata who's good in the air and Moise Kean who is, he's decent in the air, 10 heading, but 6 foot. He'll probably get on the end of a few crosses as well. We get the idea is that the goalkeeper Chesney just plays it out to the back 4, and then Bonucci, who's got some traits of brings the ball out of defence, tries long range passes. We'll go with that. De Ligt dives into tackles, brings the ball out of defence, so we've been quite aggressive on the ball. In the middle midfield, we've just been a little bit boring. They've got a whole host of sort of like 7 out of 10 midfielders. Now, Arthur was supposed to be the new man, the new superstar, but he's really struggled with injuries. I don't even think he's featured so far this season for Juve, but I've put him in because obviously he's fit at the moment. We've just got him as advanced playmaker on support. I found this combination in Football Manager works really well. I don't necessarily want Locatelli being a deep line playmaker and dropping into these areas just because you're going to have Bonucci and De Ligt charging up the pitch anyway, carrying the ball. So I didn't see the necessity of having him sitting. Arthur and Locatelli, I think, is going to be a decent combo, but they've got Bentancur, Ramsey, McKennie, and Rabiot. All players that are a bit... What's the right word? Meh? Just a bit... 7 out of 10. Nothing too amazing. I've just gone with Locatelli over Rabiot because I've just watched Rabiot a bit over the last few weeks in Serie A, and Locatelli, even though he's just signed, I think in time he will become a superb signing, long-term signing for Juventus. So we're going with Locatelli in the middle midfield. Bernardeschi, as I said, on the left. We have got players like Cuadrado, Pellegrini could probably do a half a job. Who's the other one? Kulusevski. That's the one that I was thinking of. Kulusevski can no doubt go on that left hand. Yeah, left-footed. He will no doubt be decent, quite direct as well. Good dribbling, good decent crossing. But we're going with Bernardeschi. Started. I'm going to simulate the season as well, so no doubt there'll be a little bit of rotation. I would like to see Morata and Keane playing up front together. So what I am going to do is when I simulate it, I'm going to clear the squad out. Let Football Manager do its thing, but I will go with trying to keep this squad as much as possible and see how well they do. Dybala, potentially, he's the big casualty at the moment in my team. I think Football Manager might use him a little bit more and put him in the side. He's an advanced forward. Can he do pressing? According to Football Manager, he can. He's 14 work rate, so his pressing isn't too bad. I just think he's had his time at Juventus. You know, he's had a poor season. The season just gone. I think he must have had an injury-ravaged season because I think he only racked up about 20 appearances in Serie A, and he only scored about 4 goals. So, yeah, he's just never hit. Apart from that season there where he got 22 league goals in 27-18, he's never really quite hit the high notes. And the casualty for this team in my system would be Dybala. He's definitely going to get minutes because we're quite short up front. You know, there is players like Kuleveski and Chiesa that can go and help out up there. I think what I am going to do is probably call up a youngster. He's a youngster. Is it De Grassa? Yeah, De Grassa. We're just going to call him up. I don't think he'll play much, but it'll give the club the option just to rotate a little bit. There's obviously going to be Champions League, Coppa Italia and all that. So rotation will be key. At the back as well, forgot about the wing-backs. Obviously, full-backs, we're going Alexandro just on a full-back on support. With Bernardeschi on support, I just thought it might give the opportunity for Sandro to get round. Danilo, we're just holding it a little bit. We're kind of going to get... The idea is that we just get Danilo to sit in, give the ball Chiesa and let him drive, let him do it. And maybe then having Chiesa getting into these areas here with then Danilo just getting into these sort of like areas just as a little bit of a backup and support, try and retain possession a little bit. Obviously, in transition, we're pressing high, we're working hard. Front two, I'm expecting big things from these two, Morata and Keane. Counter and counter pressing, squeezing up high at the pitch. We've got a little bit of pacing. Obviously, De Ligt isn't bad. We've got Szczesny as a sweeper keeper on attack to sweep up. Bonucci at the age of, 33, still 14 pace. So, yeah, decent. That's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think there is a big transition. I think they need a big clean out. They need a really big clean out and get rid of some of these average midfield players like Ramsey. I think are definitely coming to the end of their time. I think they would love to get him off the wages. I'm pretty sure as well that he's on 185 grand. I thought his wages were about something like 300,000. But yeah, is he transfer? Football Manager has him transfer listed. I think they are trying to get him out the door. All right, let's see what Football Manager does with it. Let's see if they can regain the Serie A title. Right, boys, we are back, and as you can see, Juventus are champions of Serie A. Very good season, 27 wins, 9 draws, and only 2 defeats, a win by 16 points. Now, considering it's been up to the assistant manager to pick the side and not me, we've done pretty well. We got through to the Coppa Italia final, however... The result was 7-1 to Milan, which was a little bit disappointing. We've won the Coca-Cola Super, which is things like the Super Cup. And then Champions League, we got knocked out in the quarter-final over 2 legs on away goals to AC Milan. So they've killed us a little bit in the Cups. We've done very, very well in the league. And as you can see, the casualty from my squad, Paulo Dybala, has scored 40 goals. Now, the issue that I have, it's not an issue with Dybala. Obviously, the game has got him up pressing forward and he's done very, very well. Now, my idea behind not having him in the squad was purely based on him perhaps dropping. If we just go to the tactics page again, the idea with him was maybe just dropping into these areas a little bit too much and slowing the play down as he looks to create. But in terms of FM, he's had a really good season. I don't know if he's got it in him to be a kind of number 9 or a bit of like a 9.5 where he leads the line a little bit and goes into channels and look, he comes deep to get the ball, plays 1-2s, which I suppose okay, tries killer balls, dwells on the ball, not necessarily what I was looking for in my system, but in Football Manager terms, he's had an amazing season and shut me up to a certain extent. Leading goal scorer in the league, highest average rating in the league, highest assists in the league. Morata has done pretty well, 31 goals. I think Juventus would be really happy if Morata gets to 31 goals, 18 in the league. Moise Keane, I imagine, has been a little bit, second choice, bit of an impact, 25 appearances as sub. Chiesa, 40 appearances, only 13 goals, average rating of 6.95, so not an amazing season from him. Has played the majority of games by the looks of it. Bernardeschi has hardly played at all, so who have they played on this left-hand side? I would imagine it's maybe Kuleveski, is it? Yeah, well, he's had 23 appearances in 24. Arthur's had a pretty good season. Let's just go to the squad, actually. Chesney, Cuadrado's had a good season. It's like he's played a fair bit. Where's he been playing? He's been playing a lot. Looks a lot at right back. Goals, anyone? Chiesa 13. I suppose 13 in return for Chiesa is not bad. Kuleveski's managed to get 11 goals. McKennie, Moise Keane. Assist-wise, Cuadrado 10 from right back. That's very good. I just went for Danilo just because I thought he might be a little bit more not so much defensively, but didn't want to maybe get us forward as much as what Cuadrado was. But he is, to be fair, in the game, he's very good. He is very good at the age of 33. So there we go, boys. Let me know your thoughts. Well done, Paulo Dybala, for shutting me up. 40 goals, 48 appearances, 15 assists, 13 player of the matches. Yeah. GG, Paulo Dybala. Right, that's the last one of FM21. I am now moving into FM22. I think I'm going to do Barcelona as the first one during the beta, but I want ideas. People have suggested Newcastle. Someone's suggested Lille as well, so we'll look at them because obviously they're struggling a little bit after their changing manager in the new season. Let me know. Get your ideas in for FM22. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out the download links down below. If you use the tactic any of your saves, let me know as well. That'd be muchly appreciated. Jump in the Discord. Let me know how you have found the tactics. Cheers, guys. Take care. See you later.